Just imagine this for a moment. Picture a closed-door meeting. One table, 9 powerful nations sitting together. On that table lies the future of the world, artificial intelligence, semiconductors, and critical minerals, the most valuable assets of the 21st century. A deal so massive it's worth $16 trillion. Japan is there, Australia is there, South Korea is there, the UK, Israel, the Netherlands, the UAE. Every major player is present, but there's one chair that's empty. That empty chair belongs to India. Pakistan doesn't even matter in this equation. It's not even part of the count. But India, a rising power, the world's largest democracy, a quad partner, missing, completely absent. So the question is simple and unavoidable. Why was India left out? Is the United States deliberately sidelining India? And if so, what is India's next move? This isn't just another meeting. This was a banquet that will decide the future of global technology and supply chains. And India wasn't invited. Stay with me, because in this video, I'll break it all down, clearly, logically, and without hype. But before that, if you want India's voice to reach the world, if you believe in strategic independence and self-reliance, hit like, subscribe, and support this channel. The reality of the 21st century. One thing is now crystal clear. The 21st century will belong to those who control 2 keys: artificial intelligence, semiconductors, and critical minerals. The West has already made its move. The United States is building a new technology cartel, a new global order called Pax Siliconica. Just like Pax Americana once defined global power under US military dominance, Pax Siliconica aims to control the world through chips, AI, data, energy, and manufacturing. The goal is simple: break China's grip on global supply chains, create a trusted tech ecosystem, ensure no country can weaponize chips, rare earths, or AI again. Sounds logical, sounds strategic. But here's where the twist begins. Until now, we were told India is America's closest strategic partner. Quad, technology partnerships, Indo-Pacific cooperation. Yet when the Pax Siliconica member list was revealed, India was missing. Coincidence or a message? Because this isn't just a list. This is about India's future, its technological sovereignty, and strategic freedom. The signal from Washington. Let's rewind. Recently, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Donald Trump spoke on the phone. Modi tweeted warmly, "My dear friend, from the outside everything looked perfect, but look closer at Washington. No major White House briefing, no celebration, no strategic announcement, just a single line from the US ambassador. Yes, the call happened." Then comes Trump's statement. "I stopped a war between India and Pakistan. I saved millions of lives. I'm the hero." That language matters. It wasn't diplomacy. It was assertion of control. And in that very atmosphere, the US launches the US Tech Silicon Coalition, Pax Siliconica. Members: Japan, South Korea, Singapore, Netherlands, UK, Israel, UAE, Australia, India, not included. What is Pax Siliconica really? You don't need media speculation. The US State Department's own fact sheet explains it. Pax means order, peace, and dominance. Pax Siliconica means US and select allies control chip design, control manufacturing, control AI models, control data centers, control green energy, control standards. In short, whoever controls this ecosystem controls the future. The mission is to make this system so strong that no China or anyone else can challenge it. Why these countries and not India? Here's the hard truth. It's uncomfortable, but it's real. Every country in this group brings something irreplaceable to the table. United States, NVIDIA, OpenAI, Microsoft, absolute AI dominance, Japan, critical chip chemicals, no one else can replace Netherlands, ASML, monopoly on advanced chip-making machines, South Korea, Samsung and SK Hynix, fabrication and packaging giants, UAE and Singapore, finance, logistics, data hubs, Australia, lithium, cobalt, nickel, critical minerals, gold mine. Now India has a massive market, cheap talent, engineers, consumers. But India lacks core technology ownership, no ASML level machines, no semiconductor chemical dominance, no advanced fabrication capacity. For decades, Indian corporations didn't invest heavily in deep tech R&D. As a result, India today is a consumer, not a producer. And this is how the US sees India: a market, a customer, a license payer, not a peer competitor. America wants India to use its AI, pay for its chips, and feed its data. But it doesn't want India to become the next China. That's why when profits and control were being distributed, India was shown the door. What's at stake? This bloc is expected to add $15.7 trillion to the global economy in 4 years. That's multiple times India's entire GDP. If India stays outside, it risks losing influence over tech standards, losing long-term investment, losing strategic autonomy. Is there hope for India? Yes, and this part matters. Pax Siliconica is not officially a closed club. The door is slightly open. India wasn't initially part of the Mineral Security Partnership either, but later joined. If India proves core capability, it can still earn a seat. But if not, India won't sit quietly. India's alternative paths. India has options. BRICS path. Build a parallel tech and mineral ecosystem with Russia and China. Strategic Europe path. Deepen partnerships with independent thinkers like France Global South model. Build India-led systems, just like UPI challenged Visa and MasterCard history shows. When India is pushed into a corner, it builds something new. Ironically, by excluding India, the US may be pushing it to create a parallel silicon path, one that could become America's future headache, because in geopolitics, there are no permanent friends, only permanent interests. The Russia factor. One final truth. A major reason India is excluded is Russia. The US doesn't want to share its most advanced tech with a country whose military still uses Russian hardware. This gap is India's biggest strategic challenge of the next decade. India now has two choices: build its own strength and earn its seat at the table, or accept rules written by others and become digitally dependent. This is not just a tech decision. This is the biggest test of India's strategic independence. Final question for you. What do you think? Should India remain dependent on the US tech ecosystem, or should it build its own independent path? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you found this analysis valuable, like, share, and subscribe. Your support keeps independent, research-driven voices alive. Thank you for watching.